They don't.
You can say Rockefeller.
If you say
the Rockefellers, the Bloombergs, the Gettys, and they're all a race of devils. They're all of them. Their bloodline goes back to Edomites, man. In the Bible, they're children of Esau. That's what we're talking about. The book of Obadiah is talking about Edomites, man. These white people, you know. Go ahead.
Hey, hence the term corporate America.
Corporate America. You know, it ain't nothing but a corporation. This place was known as the USA. You know, now it's known as just the U.S. You know, and the reason why they dropped that name is because it went from being a country to a corporation. Once they signed once they're signed legal documents and contracts with the UN, right? And once they joined the United Nations, this place was no longer a country anymore. It became a corporation. Go ahead.
And some of those, let me tell you, some of those spaceships that we was talking about. Someone called Destroyer, Discovery, Endeavor, Atlantis, the Challenger. All these things are like against, are them trying to discover certain parts of the planets, because we are, the scriptures said if they can measure the heavens. Yep, give me 33. Oh, it's 31. 31. Yeah. So he said if he can measure the sky, if he can measure the stars of heaven, so if he can measure how far the outer space go, or he can measure the depth of the sea, he gave him an easier one, the depths of the sea. He said, I get rid of the children of Israel. Why you think Jacques Cousteau and everybody was trying to go underwater, and they sending these submarines underwater to measure? He's going to get it, to measure the depths of the sea. But this earth is so big, you can't they can only record 5 miles. It goes deeper. It's trenches that go deeper into this underground.
There's underwater caverns that they don't even know about. That like that movie 30,000 Leagues Under the Sea. That's a measurement. They only got 5% of the sea mapped out. They barely got the space. They can't even go to space. You need to go to space. You need a rocket ship made completely out of what's that metal called?
Titanium.
Yeah. Titanium, so they won't disintegrate.
Yeah, because when you go into space, there's a lot of
debris.
Yeah, debris and
rocks, asteroids and stuff.
What's that? Radiation.
Radiation. Right. Van Allen's radiation.
Gamma radiation.
And that's how you know the moon landing was fake, because if you put color out there in space, it wouldn't have that color. It would be distorted. Yeah, it would have been destroyed because it's radiation out there. Yeah, distorted. Yeah, distorted.
Distorted?
Yeah, distorted. Yeah.
33. What you got? You got it? You got it 33? Okay.
Hey, this is Jeremiah 33 verse 20. I'll start at 19. It says, "And the word of Yahweh came unto Jeremiah, saying, Thus saith Yahweh, if ye can break my covenant of the day and my covenant of the night."
Right. He said if you could break, listen, he said even the day and the night, if you could break that, if you could stop the day becoming the day and the night becoming the night, if you could break that, go ahead.
Now you had the so-called white man who tried to destroy the moon by blowing it up. In Genesis 1:14, it says that the Most High gave us a greater light and a lesser light, for signs and for seasons and for days. We can tell what day of the month, of the true month that it is, according to the moon. Y'all might want that through science. That devil did that all night. That was the devil that came out here before. Say that to him. Yeah, so anyway. Hey, get him again.
He hated us. That's y'all Edomite. Keep preaching.
Right? It says, because basically the word month comes from the word moon. We can tell what day it is based upon the moon cycle. So you had the so-called white man that tries to destroy it. It says, then may also my covenant be broken with David, my servant, that he should not have a son to reign upon his throne, and with the Levites, the priests, my ministers. As the host of heaven cannot be numbered, neither the sand of sea measured.
Right.
So I will multiply the seed of David, my servant, and the Levites that minister unto me. Moreover, the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah, saying, Considerest thou not what this people have spoken, saying, well,
So yeah. Give me back the depths of the sea.
Wait, 1 second. Slack. Now put it on the camera. Now the cops came out here. Hold on 1 second, Aki. 1 second. The cops came out here and told this guy to leave us alone. Don't come back here and mess with us. This is the 3rd time he came back. He's playing his music. Just putting it on the camera. Continue, Aki.
Hey, let's put a curse up. Hey, Yahweh. Hashem. Yahweh Shah. Shalak. Rayam. Wah. Ainashim. Wah. Abadia. Wah. Haragim. Wah. Mashapadian. Il. Ata. You devil. Baba Kasha. Bahasham. The water.
Nah, this car broke down.
He did it already.
Oh, you did it on purpose? That's good.
Keep the script. Keep it. Come on.
Oh, that's what hit my leg.
But this is verse 21 again. It says, Then may my covenant be broken with David.
I didn't know Snoop Dogg was in town. He was last week.
Then may also my covenant be broken with David and my servant, that he should not have a son to reign upon his throne, and with the Levites and the priests, my ministers.
Come on in, man.
As the host of heaven cannot be numbered, neither the sand of the sea measured, so will I multiply the seed of David, my servant, and the Levites that minister unto me.
Right.
So basically, you know, they're even trying to measure the seas. They're trying to measure the sands of the seas and the stars of heaven. That's the real reason why they're sending those spaceships, or not spaceships, but those satellites out into orbit. Because really they want to try to break the covenant that the Most High Heavenly Father has with the children of Israel. But there's no way that you can break the covenant, you know, because that which proceed out of the mouth of the Lord will not return unto him void. Anybody got anything? Everybody, what's going on? The scriptures y'all got?
I got some. This is Isaiah 14:9. Hell from beneath is moved for thee.
What that means, because if you go back to the book of Habakkuk, right? It even calls the so-called white man deaf in hell. Because he's deaf in hell. He brings death in hell wherever he goes. But what happened is hell from beneath is now moved to destroy the so-called white man, the same person that brought death and hell upon the whole world, mainly upon the 12 tribes of Israel. Because the Most High don't give a goddamn about these other heathens.
That's right.
He don't give a damn about the so-called white man or these other nations. He only care about the 12 tribes of Israel. Go ahead.
Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming.
That means that the Most High is about to bring the so-called white man down to the ground. Because in Obadiah it says that he exalted himself. But now he's about to be made a base, because everything that goes up must come down. Go ahead.
It stirs up the dead for thee.
And the dead is talking about the other nations. You know? The dead is talking about the other nations. Go ahead.
Even all the chief ones of the earth.
The chief ones of the earth are all of the people that are over the other nations. You know, they're getting stirred up. Hey, can you grab Revelation, the 20th chapter? And he shall go out to deceive Gog and Magog. Go ahead.
Yeah, see? Yeah, you said Gog and Magog?
Hey, Anna, if you want to, you can come over here.
This is Revelation chapter 20, verse 8. I'm going to start at 7 now.
Go ahead, Kyle.
It says, and when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison.
Because going back to the Byzantine Empire, you had Jakes that were ruling over for 1,000 years. They were ruling over. The Roman Empire had fallen. You had Jakes that were in power, and they were ruling over for 1,000 years. But after that 1,000 years, the so-called white man came back into power. What, around like 1330? He came around during the 1300s, and that was the rebirth of the Renaissance era, which means rebirth. That was the so-called white man coming back into power. Go ahead.
It says, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth.
So eventually, out of the so-called white man coming back into power, you had in 1492, you had the devil, Cristobal Colon, or Christopher Columbus, that came over here to the islands. Because he didn't discover America, he came over here to the islands. And after he came over here to the islands, what they did was they set up what was known as the New World. Go ahead.
It says, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea.
That's right.
And they went out.
You say Gog and Magog. He's talking about Russia. The lands of the ancient names are Russian. Gog and Magog.
Yeah, Gog and Magog. Those were the children of the names of the children of Japheth that was living in the land. But because the so-called white man, which is the Russians that are living in the land now, they attribute the Bible attributes that name to them. So it's just speaking about the name of the land. Go ahead.
Just leave them.
Yeah, the police don't leave us alone. They still come back.
That's what is known as an agent provocateur. You know?
It says, to gather them together to battle, the number of who is as the sand of the sea. And they went up on the breadth of the earth, and compassed the camp of the saints about, and the beloved city. And fire came down from the Most High Yahweh out of heaven, and devoured them. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone.
There you go. He was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone. The lake of fire and brimstone is in a place underground. You know, that's a trip that the so-called white man or the Catholic Church attribute to hell. That's talking about America, because this place is going to be destroyed like Sodom and Gomorrah with fire and brimstone. The fire and brimstone is the ICBM missile that's on his sign right here. So that's the hell that's coming to America. Go ahead.
It says, where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever.
Forever and ever. Because that's a perpetual burning that's going to be on this place. And then it says in the Bible that this place is going to be uninhabited. And the only thing that's going to inhabit this place is desert creatures. That's how bad the Most High is going to jack this place up.
Okay.
That's it. You want me back to that? You can grab that.
I want to talk about something that
but yeah, I think it's out of time.
That's what I've been watching. The Most High.
Add something?
Yeah.
Add something?
Yes.
Okay, hold on just 1 second. Go back to Isaiah. Who had Isaiah?
I got it.
Go ahead, read Isaiah.
It's been very interesting, educational, and I'll be back. But I gotta get, because I gotta go work for the white man.
All right, take care. He was an old wineskin, but he stayed around.
It held a little bit.
It held a little bit.
It didn't leak out all over the place.
He didn't say much.
Leaking out a little bit.
He wasn't saying much.
Duct tape on it.
That eventually dry off.
Yeah, right. That's how you got to see what happened when you come back.
Right. You know, he ain't got nothing to say. He just listens.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 14 and 9. It have risen. It have rise up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. Verse 10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become as weak as we?
And that's basically what we were talking about earlier, how all of these other nations have the ICBM technology. So now that they're puffing at America. When you look at the news, every now and then you catch an article with Kim Jong-il. What's the guy's son? Kim Jong, whatever the hell it is. His name sounds like Silverware hitting around. Hey, you will see him, or you'll see Russia.